What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box. Surprise! Double-barreled surprise here today. We got some RaceRoom racing experience. It's been a while since I've had RaceRoom racing experience on this channel. Nothing personal at all, just kind of how things have played out. I've sort of shifted some of my priorities around. But the real surprise, Road America. I did not know this track was coming to this game. I mean, usually I hear announcements and kind of am aware of what's incoming, but I heard nothing about this one until this morning. I checked my email, and there's an email from Sector 3 saying, hey, yeah, it's been a while. We got this track, this Road America. Why don't you go ahead and fling this thing around here? I'm like, yeah, I can do that for you guys. So this is work in progress. This is on the closed beta testing, for secret eyes only, although they have told me to go ahead and do this because it's Road America. It's the Formula RaceRoom US. They knew that I'd be excited. Y'all know that I'm excited. Great combination. You got speed, you got downforce, you got heavy braking. You got a twitchy rear end. Great combination. So again, as this is, effectively closed beta here, everything's subject to change. All the improvements and stuff, they're still polished to be done. You guys know the drill. We're no longer newbies to the world of video game development. And watch this, we're going to go through turn 1 at 140. Just never gets old. That just should not be possible, man. You just hauling the mail down the front straight there, doing about 190 miles an hour. And then you just dab the brakes, go down 2 gears, tip it in, and you're just like, this is not right. I have broken physics. This should not be possible. An automobile should not go around a corner this quickly. Does not compute, but it works. Because that's what half of the downforce in the world will do for you. Isn't it lovely? Such as taking the carousel flat out, because downforce, man. Downforce. I have changed the downforce level of this car just a little bit. I've taken a little bit of wing out of it, changed the gearing around, just to make it more suitable for this track. But I haven't done any hardcore setup tweaking or anything like that. Slide in line there. We are racing against the AI here today, 110% difficulty. Again, this is still beta work in progress, so I imagine the AI, some of the behaviors still possibly work to be done there. At turn 1 though, man. At turn 1. Insane. Woo! Get a little unstable there in the dirty air. Another one of those corners that just should not be, but it is. It's the way it works. Good old Formula RaceRoom US. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Toughest corner on the course here, in my opinion. It's just so hard to gauge it through there. It's really bumpy, especially as you cross over onto the fresher asphalt. If you get your braking too late, then you're going to end up locking up, or alternatively, you're just going to have the car all out of shape to actually make the corner. Very, very tricky. This really is one of those courses, though. You know, if you have experience, you know, here in any other racing game, you know, this is absolutely no different. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar with this track, it looks simple, and in many ways, it is simple. But for some reason, it's not simple, because every single corner's got its own unique, you know, character to it and its own unique challenge. Especially when you're driving a car like this and you've trimmed some downforce off, you know, you get to the lower speed stuff, it is definitely a little bit more treacherous. As for the circuit itself, one thing I really would like to commend Sector 3 Studios on, this section of the track looks fantastic. Their trees continue to look gorgeous, as well as that walkway to the right with the people on it just adds that little detail, that little immersion. This helps things feel a little bit more alive, a little bit more interesting, a little bit more exciting. Now, this car does feature push to pass. Push to pass is an option in the game. You can't go ahead and use it. Although I'm not using it here because in a race like this where, you know, it's a 15-minute race, it kind of just becomes smash the button and go, and really kind of defeats the whole purpose of the tactical element. Plus, we don't really need it, so. Thing is definitely a hoot to hustle around a track like this, though. One other thing I should also mention, RaceRoom Racing Experience does support virtual reality. I'm sure some of you guys will be wondering why I'm racing on a monitor. Obviously, with doing more talking in a video like this, that just does not work at all with virtual reality. It just ends up with the screen being an earthquake for you guys, and it's even more difficult to watch than what it is for a lot of people already. So there's nothing wrong with virtual reality here. It works, gets the job done. Just a decision. Oh goodness. Turn 1 is just an absolute giggle factory in this car. Like, it just does not compute. Whoops, that's my bad. Just lock him up at the top of the hill there. But, you know, going back to each corner has its own difficult challenge, you know. Corner at the top of the hill, you know, the brake zone is literally right at the top. And if you get it wrong, you end up locking up. Alternatively, you slide wide and miss the corner entirely. You know, this track doesn't have any of those really complex sections like, for example, the, you know, S's at Suzuka, where it's all about rhythm and your precise line through there. but it still works. Alright, I don't know how much time is left in this race, probably about 5 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and shut up here, let you guys listen to the sounds of this turbocharged V6 engine. I'm telling you, if you guys like the Formula Race Room US in this game, this track is going to be basically a must-buy when it does come out because it is such a great combination. Like, this is just such a satisfying driving experience trying to push this thing because for some reason it works so well together. You know, if you've driven this thing, you know this car kind of has a little bit of kind of a turbo lag type of feel to it. You know, you definitely got to get on the power early, and you got to get it on it just right, because otherwise the rear end will step out and you'll go nowhere. But, you know, getting on the brakes and just getting the thing just to kind of work with you just the right way. You know, it's kind of strange because it's like you're not necessarily manhandling this car because it's got like 6 billion pounds of downforce on it, but yet at the same time you're not just using the downforce, you're actually just like willing the car into the corner just to like go. I think we should have 1 or 2 more laps remaining. Although I will say, the slipstream, very powerful. You do tend to get a bit of oversteer. You're tucked up right underneath another car. So that's what that was. No one behind us. It wasn't car contact from behind or anything. I will say, especially for this track being work in progress still, the AI performance has actually been pretty good. I mean, they do kind of tend to look a little bit all over the place. But we had that moment earlier where we were going, you know, side by side. And turn 5, 3 wide, and we all survived. Seemed plenty reasonable too. Just tossing in the grass 180 miles an hour. Gotta make the pass, right? Up the hill. This very well could be the last lap. I don't know if it is, but yep, apparently this is the last lap. Thankfully, we got him at the line. Otherwise, that would have just been disappointing. But Road America, coming soon to a RaceRoom racing experience near you. And if you're interested in RaceRoom racing experience, especially once this track does come out, stick the Formula RaceRoom US on it. You won't regret it because this thing is mental around this track. So, there you guys go. I'll put a replay of the trackside cameras. Again, work in progress, subject to change, all that stuff. You guys know the drill. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little surprise. I certainly did. Bye.